Praise the Lord. Good afternoon. My brothers and sisters, let me let you guys in on a little overstanding of what denotes happiness and how happiness is a designate. It is not so much as a designation or destination, it's a designate. I mean, let me let y'all in on a little life secret. The founder of youth is God. Faith is your spaceship. Your conscience is to prick, prod, and poke you as to when you are right or wrong. Your guardian angel is to lead, guide, and protect you. And the presence of God or the consciousness of God is to convert you. But one of the main secrets to happiness is not settling. I'm not talking about not settling down. So many of us, certain of us, and I'm certain of this, I've been guilty of this first. We tend to think, to believe, and to take on this ideology on the inside of us that causes and persuades us and transmutates us into thinking that if I hold on to this piece of a man, this piece of a woman, that's P-I-E-C-E, while losing your P-E-A-C-E, trying to compel and propel and convince someone, hey, you need to change. It's been time for he or she or said person to change. But we miss out on our marital bliss because of the hiss in the mind and heart, the inability to change. The TV has changed, the luxury airliner, the cruise ship, the automobile, the air conditioner, the radiator, the walkie-talkie, the TV, the telephone. Technology has become a tech, not a G. Nothing. When you don't change, so many people grow old. We all gonna grow old. I have the glitter of life. I'm not dying this. I earned this. I believe anyway that when you DYE, you die. You deny your existence. You deny your edification. You deny your education. You deny your eldership. You deny your exaltation. You're denying. So I earned some gray hair I gave, some gray hair was given unto me, some gray hair I earned, and so I'm keeping it. It's the glitter of life. And I was told I wouldn't live to be 17 years old, and 12/12/66 I was 54 years old. My grandmother told me 12 tribes of Israel, 12 apostles, 66 books in the Bible, 66 chapters in the book of Isaiah. You better live it. And she would live it. Because I was doing wrong as I leave this alone. But the happiness that escapes so many of us, we find ourselves boxing, and the happiness that we try to grasp at like the wind. Come here, wind. Come here, wind. I can't win. Come here, wind. But the rise and fall of the chest, every time you wake up, you won. But so many of us lose happiness because we think that our happiness is attached to a car, a house, a job, what we make an hour, but this to a man or a woman or a relationship or a marriage. That transmutation, trans means to go across, through, or thereof, transmit, transcribe, translucent, transmit, transmission, transcend. But when we transmutate, we go forward. Mute means to go deaf, but you're still going forward in that growth or that phase, but you went deaf, taking instructions, doing the process. So many of us go deaf doing the process of growing. So many grow old, but they don't grow up, and they die. As I leave this alone. But that missing ingredient, so many of us haphazardly reach and grasp at straws and try to hold on to people, and How many times he got to slap you? How many times she got to punch you? How many times he got to hurt you? How many times she got to hurt you? How many times? I mean, how many times? It's like that commercial with the Tootsie Roll Pop with the owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop? A one, a two, and then he bit into it. As I leave this alone. But that missing ingredient is just common sense. Common sense. Common sense. Pardon the verbiage or the vernacular, or either or. Common sense ain't so common, but ignorance is contagious. Common courtesy, common decency, common sense has escaped so many of us as common men and women. Because we have been destroyed by what we drive, where we live, what we hold on to who we worship, what we worship, submitting and subjecting our heart and mind to every single thing as I leave this alone and try to land a spacecraft of God. You got a big old steering wheel. But that missing ingredient, common sense. Common sense ain't so common, but ignorance is contagious. I'm sorry. Common sense, common decency, common courtesy. Come on, man. God bless you and God keep you is my prayer. I pray this helps all of us. I do. I pray it and bruise, I hurt nobody. God bless you and God keep you is my prayer. Peace.